tried everything. I need the big guns, Doctor. Please, if I could get a 4-hour stretch, I'd cope much better.
Yeah, he's still breastfeeding?
Yeah, why?
Well, this is a mild antidepressant.
Yeah, I'm still pretty tired. These should do the trick, though. Something to help you sleep. Yeah, Mother's little helper.
She just needs more sleep. If that doesn't work, then we'll see.
I think she's suffering postnatal depression. She's not coping. We could have a tragedy on our hands.
Maggie!
See you later.
Thanks. Chris, I need to see you urgently.
Can't it wait, Gina? I have a lot of patience to get through today.
No, I'm sorry, it can't. It's got to be now. Remember, you're the one who said I had to see you about everything.
All right, but this had better be important.
Oh, it is. We're ordering new coffee this morning, and I need to know whether we should include the Guatemalan decaf.
The what?
Guatemalan decaf, or should we just stick to the Kenyan?
That's it?
No, I was also thinking of introducing soy milk lattes as well, and of course I needed your
Gina,
approval.
after yesterday, why are you bothering me with Guatemalan lattes?
Guatemalan decaf, Chris. Do pay attention.
I don't care. Look, surely even your tiny brain can sort this out without having to bother me with it.
Sorry, partner, but you're the one who said I had to consult you on everything.
I didn't mean every tiny little... Oh, I get it.
Get what?
All right, you've made your point. Do what you like, just leave me in peace.
So the consultancy's over.
Gina, don't push it.
Thank you.
You're lucky you found me. I was just going out to make a delivery.
Maggie! Maggie? Neil?
Maggie?
I can't. I just can't.
It's all right, girl.
She was just crying and crying. I couldn't. I just had to go somewhere where I couldn't hear it.
Oh, Maggie.
If I didn't get up, I don't know what I would have done.
It doesn't look good.
I could murder that accountant. I really could. All that money. Well, that's that. Have to sell the house then.
Oh, no, you don't want to do that.
Needs must. I've already had it valued by the real estate people.
Oh, no, let's not get hasty. Let's look at the other options.
Well, there aren't any others as far as I can see.
Well, how about this? I could get a transfer here. That's if we open a new office.
Would your company let you?
Sure, if I bring in enough contracts. Then I could move in here, pay a few bucks a week, and before you know it...
Darrel, that'd be wonderful.
You're not serious.
I've never been more serious in my life, Stuart. And it's about time you started pulling your own weight, too.
Yeah, well, I don't take advice from you creeps.
Stuart.
Oh, and you can forget about me going back to that cleaning job, Mum.
All right. Find something else then.
That's right. The gravy train stops here.
Hey, look, I'm warning you.
No, I'm telling you. It's about time you stop bludging off your mother.
I'm not bludging off my mother.
Well, what are you going to do then?
I don't know. I'll go on the dole or something.
Oh,
all
yeah,
right?
typical.
You butt out, all right?
Stuart!
Hey, it's all right, Mum. I'll make sure he toes the line, okay?
Yeah, it's on a bit of a back burner at the moment because of a alternative investment I've made. But I'll let you know when this women's clinic starts to happen again. Okay? See you around.
See ya.
Oh, I hope Melanie comes back soon, Chris. Strain must be terrible.
All that education and still so small-minded.
I'm just trying to take an interest in your personal life.
Judging people by your own sleazy standards, more like.
Isn't anyone else allowed to have a relationship either, Chris?
What do you mean?
Dumping all that work on Guy so he's too busy for anything else.
Busy? Then how come he's got time to poach my medical cases, like Maggie, for instance?
Poor Chris. That old night starvation.
It's getting worse by the day.
Hey, give the guy a break. It's not easy running a long-distance romance.
Well, for Chris, I'd say it's impossible. In a couple of days, there's going to be a few one-night stand-ins for Melanie.
No way.
Sweet the way you stand up for your flatmate.
Well, I think he's serious about this girl. There's no way he's going to be cheating.
$20 says he will.
$50 says he won't.
Tacky.
$50 is the bet. You're on.
You guys are disgusting. $20 says Chris doesn't last the distance.
Easy money.
Oh, do you want to go to the coffee shop, guy?
How could I resist?
I'll get it.
Ta.
Roboto. Oh, yes, hang on. Guy, it's for you. Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie. Right, what's the address? I'm on my way.
Something's come up.
I'm sorry, darling. Look, I'll make up for it later.
So, who's frustrated now?
I'm not funny, Robert.
Don't talk to me about Chris.
That bad, huh?
He's just totally grumpy all the time. I can't stand it.
What's the matter with him?
Well, Guy reckons he's all screwed up because he's missing his girlfriend. And you know what they say about men who go without it for too long? They get blue.
Well, I think that's a myth, Jenna, although in Chris's case...
Well, whatever, it's still no excuse. I mean, look at me. I misleaded something shocking, but I still managed to make myself pleasant. Oh, and then he gets me to ring his mother's interior decorators yesterday.
Oh, when are you starting?
Never if they have their way. What a pack of rip-off merchants. Do you know how much it costs us to slap on some paint? Thousands.
Well, there's the other stuff too.
What other stuff?
Well, like accessories and colours.
Oh, that's easy. I told them. Gold and green.
What, like the Aussie Olympic team?
No, like the romantic hues of old Venice. Oh, Chris.
This is getting beyond a joke.
Yeah, well, it's about your interior decorators. They're hopeless.
Look, we've had this conversation before. I told you the nuts and bolts are your problem.
But,
I don't want to know.
You're right. That must be very painful.
My heart bleeds. Anyway, you heard what he said. I decide on the painters.
Where are you off to?
To work on my bike.
Not before you tidy this house.
I beg your pardon.
Well, you may as well. You're not doing anything else to help.
Hey, why don't you sit on it, Darrel? Okay, you don't tell me what to do, all right?
Oh, that's right. No one does, do they? It's just me first and to hell with how Mum feels.
I'll get lost.
Oh, I'm wrong, am I? Dad's gone and you're just a great help. And Mum just doesn't have to worry.
I don't have to listen to this.
I'm moving out, are you? Don't let me stop you. Why don't you try Kirsty's? She's very accommodating. I wouldn't say no if you...
Well away from her, Darrel.
Kirsty? I don't know. I hate making promises I can't keep.
It's all right. She's asleep.
Oh, thanks, Carrie.
Can't tell you how much
Then don't.
Don't do that. Oh,
Sit down, Maggie.
this time, when people want to help, let them.
She's right, you know.
I've just been feeling so bad. I just kept thinking sleep. If I got some sleep,
Postnatal depression's not that uncommon, you know. Just a lot of women won't admit it because I think they've failed.
I have.
It's not failure to admit you need help.
What else do you call it when I wanted to hurt my baby?
You wouldn't. I mean, I know you wouldn't.
I could have. I just wanted to get a pillow and... I'm a terrible mother, Neil. I just can't do this.
Hey, you're a good mother, but no one's asking you to do it by yourself.
Of course not. That's why there are organisations set up to help, like Bernardo's and Plunkett. Tell you what, why don't I give the local Plunkett unit a call? They can take Siobhan for a day and you can rest up.
I couldn't let anyone else look after her.
It'd be the best thing for both of you. And I'll be here. I'd like to do more for you and Siobhan.
Yeah. It's just so hard to trust anyone else. Not that I'd be much good.
Hey, it's the hardest job in the world.
Tough nut like me, eh? Falling to bits over a baby. Must have been a shock for you.
Nonsense.
It's all right, Stuart. You don't have to.
No, I wouldn't. Mum, do you think I've let you down since Dad's gone away?
Oh, that's a funny question.
Yeah, but have I?
Of course you haven't. You've been very supportive, on the whole.
But?
Well, I get worried sometimes about things you've been doing lately. But don't let's talk about it. Darrel's back, and that's one good thing.
Good. Mum, he's as bad as he was when he went away.
Look, all that's in the past. Don't you think he's been punished enough? No wife, no family.
And what about Kirsty?
She's put it all behind her, and so should you. Doesn't do to dwell on things.
Yeah, but how do you think she feels?
I'm sure she wants to get on with her life, and so should we. Look to the future.
Oh, so you've spoken to her, huh? You've actually asked
That's
her how
enough,
she
Stuart.
feels!
Darrel's staying. This is his home.
I'm sorry, Mum. If Darrel stays, I'm not sure if I can.
Really? Well, I'm certainly not asking him to go.
So how long?
I don't know. A while.
I watched it for ages this morning and nothing happened.
Good compost takes months, Nick. You just have to be patient.
I don't have time to be patient. I gotta make money out of this quick or bang goes my business venture and then bang goes the school project prize.
I've still got the lawn mowing.
That's way too dangerous. And too much hard work. Gotta be some way to speed things up.
Well, you could buy that special compost starter stuff.
And what with?
Well, don't look at me. It's your project. Green vegetables are supposed to be good. And there is something else.
What?
Urine's meant to hurry things up.
Oh, gross, Mum. Well, I'm not doing that.
Well, all I can suggest is you just keep mowing those lawns and keep your paperwork up to date.
Paperwork.
Well, it's got to be done. All successful businessmen do it.
No, they just pay someone peanuts to do it for them. That's what I'm going to do when I'm a filthy capitalist.
I'd better get going. You can finish that if you like. And don't forget to drop off some lawn mowing flyers.
Yeah.
Bye, Rockefeller.
Jenny, have you ever had painters in to do your house?
No, I thought of it once, but it was very expensive.
Oh, tell me about it. They charge you a fortune and then you still have to wait 3 weeks.
Still, I suppose they have to earn a living.
What do you want doing?
All I need is a coffee shop painted quickly and cheaply. I mean, is that too much to ask? $1. Thank you.
Hey, Jenna.
Painter?
Quickest and cheapest in town?
How much? How cheap?
Let me see.
Oh, Guy. Dr. McKenna's been looking for you.
Oh, sorry, I got called out.
Meredith finally got you alone, did she?
No, actually, I've been to see Maggie.
What? Didn't I tell you to keep away from my patients, particularly that...
Let me explain, Chris. I got a call.
Who from?
From me, actually, Dr. Warner. I went to visit Maggie this morning and found her in a terrible state.
So why didn't you call me?
Oh, it wasn't a doctor she needed. She was very depressed, and I thought she needed support from social services, so I called in Guy. But I did tell her to make an appointment with you.
Thanks. How is she?
Oh, she's a lot better now, no thanks to either of you. I know these sorts of cases are difficult, but if you two had got together...
I did try and tell
I'm not interested in excuses. And may I suggest that in future you keep any family squabbles out of this clinic? Dr. Roberta, may I see you for a moment?
So now we've been told.
You know, Maggie did put on a pretty good show.
Even so.
Next time.
Chris, I wondered where you got to.
Andrea, you still hard at work with Michael?
Yeah, I'm busting for a cappuccino. Fancy joining me?
Yeah, sure. I just got to finish these notes.
Honey, I will take you up on that offer.
What offer is that?
Oh, come on, you keep promising to cook one of your famous curries. How about tonight? Celebrate Michael's return.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think he needs some cheering up.
Fine by me.
Andrea, why don't you come too? That's if Chris doesn't mind.
No, of course not. I'd be delighted.
And Felicity as well, honey.
Sure.
Okay, let's go get that coffee.
Ciao.
See that? There goes your $50 right out that door.
I don't know, it was just so awful seeing her like that.
Oh, some babies can be a real handful. Andrew was appalling.
Yeah, but to fall apart like that, someone as strong and in control as Maggie.
It's funny, quite often they're the ones who do.
How do you mean?
Well, there they are, lives running along just the way they want them, everything in place, highly organised. Then suddenly a baby. Voila, instant chaos. I remember how tired Mum used to get.
Oh, I know it's tiring, but...
She literally used to collapse after a really bad day, and she hadn't even gone through the birth. Well, you're not having second thoughts, are you?
What about?
Oh, you know. Becoming a single mother?
No, of course not. Not at all.
I think you're underestimating my boy's willpower.
No, I'm not. His willpower's fine. It's his won't power that's a death's door. See, do you see the way Andrea looked at him? That was lust. Pure lust.
That girl's after anything in pants.
No, Miss Munn.
So, do we up the stakes?
Stakes? What stakes?
The Christopher Warner Fidelity Stakes.
You're not serious.
Yeah, will Chris fall before Melanie gets back?
My money says he's a stayer.
You're really betting on whether Chris will stay faithful to his girlfriend?
Or not.
Oh, well, put him next to Andrea, and it's all over. Here's $20.
Jack.
Look, I can't resist a surefire bet.
Yeah, I'll be on for some of that.
Here it is.
All right, then. I'm putting 20 on Chris.
Really?
Really. I think he'll stay faithful.
Well, you got good competitive odds, Sally.
Okay, now what I want is green on all the walls and then gold on all the trimmings.
Okay, got it. What's going on?
Oh, Nick's going to paint the shop for us. I'm just discussing colours with him.
Hold it. This is a joke, right?
What?
You're getting some school kid in here to make a mess of the whole shop? Do you mind? I can't believe you'd be so stupid, Gina.
Stupid! You hypocrite! You tell me to make the decisions and then you come in here and you tell me they're stupid. All the painters you suggested cost a fortune.
You pay peanuts, you get monkeys.
Look, I've got a 50% share in this shop and a whole heap more experience in this business than you, Dr. Warner.
Yeah, well, you could have fooled me.
Right. Well, if you're so smart, you run it here.
So that's 2 lattes and a short black.
A what?
A small espresso?
Yes, all right. Will you take a seat, please? Kirsty, how do I get in touch with that girl? You know, what's her name? The one that Gina hires.
Cheryl. I don't know. Where's Gina?
She's gone off in a huff somewhere.
Why?
Well, she thinks I don't know how to run a coffee shop.
She could be right.
Look, I have got better things to do today than stand here and make coffee.
No, you haven't. You've got the rest of the afternoon off, haven't you? So I'll have a cappuccino, thanks, Chris, and I'll tell you what, one of Gina's special Reuben sandwiches.
Oh, hello, love. How are the kids?
Good. Great to see them.
I'm sure. And Diane, any change?
No, I don't think there will be either.
But you can still see Robert and Melissa.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
You're not looking well, Darrel. You want to take a nap?
No, I'm all right. It's just this flu kicking around.
Well, you just sit there and I'll get you a nice cup of tea.
I don't know if I should have come back.
Oh, don't say that. It's wonderful to have you back.
Yeah, well, Diane doesn't want me around, and Stuart certainly doesn't.
Well, I worry about that boy.
Oh, Stuart, I know what you mean.
Just can't seem to get through to him.
Oh, don't worry, Mum. That's my job.
You're a good boy, Darrel.
You will be careful, won't you, Neil?
No plaguing the traffic, I promise. Bye-bye, Mummy.
Bye-bye. Hey, be careful of those curbs.
Yeah.
Feeling a bit better?
Oh, yeah. Finally got some good sleep today. Up at the Plunkett Centre, while I looked after Siobhan.
Good. Must have been hard.
Letting other people take over. Hardest thing I've ever done.
Face it, it's a huge job raising a child alone.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have Neil about. God, look at these dishes.
Maggie.
You know, about the other day, this is the first time Siobhan and I've ever been apart.
So you'll really appreciate her when she comes back, won't you?
Think you might be right.
You know, the important thing seems to be, well, if you're going to have a child on your own especially, you've got to make sure you've got enough support so you don't go, so you can make it through the tough times.
You saying this for my benefit or yours?
You're sharp, Maggie. You're sharp.
Carrie night. That's right, to celebrate you being back at the helm.
Oh, well, that sounds nice.
Great, so you can make it tonight.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Who else is coming?
Oh, well, Meredith, of course, Andrea and her friend Felicity.
Oh, here's that memo, Michael.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. Anyone else?
Oh, we thought we'd keep it intimate.
Well, I'm pleased, of course, but somehow I don't think that's the only reason for your visit.
Yes, well, we did wonder whether or not all those changes Sir Bruce brought in are going to be thrown out now that he's not here.
Like your pay rise, for example.
Well,
It's all right, honey. It was long overdue anyway. But as far as that free consultation scheme goes, that has got to stop, Guy. That is a surefire scheme to go broke.
His dad well knew.
Yes, but don't worry. I'll find plenty of things to keep you busy. Promise you that.
Great. I will see you tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny.
I believe you're having a welcome back party for Michael.
Yeah, something like that. Look, I want you to have a follow-up scan and I want to try and track that cyst of yours.
That's not necessary. My homeopathic treatment seems to have fixed it up. I feel fine.
Really? Well, even so, I'd like to be sure, but it's up to you. And a cappuccino, thanks, Chris.
I'm sorry, you can't have a cappuccino. The machine's broken.
Where's Jenna?
Why does everybody keep asking me that? I don't know where she is. Venice, probably.
Okay, keep your shirt on, Chris. Can I?
Sure.
Haven't seen much of you lately.
Yeah, well, I've been pretty busy, and you?
I've been pretty out there, haven't I?
You okay?
Yeah, I'll survive.
So you're really not coming back to work at the clinic?
No, I couldn't handle it.
What are you going to do?
Can go on the dole probably until something else comes up?
The doll? I think Marjorie has something to say about that.
Yeah, well, I don't care. Well, I do, but I mean, hey, it's not going to be forever.
Well, I'll see you around.
Hey. I was wondering if you want to hang out together sometime.
As friends, man.
Yeah, friends.
I'd like that.
Right.
Hello, Kirsty.
See you, Stuart.
Was it something I said?
What are you doing here, mate? I thought even you could realise you're not welcome here.
Well, it's a free country, isn't it? And it's amazing what you can get for free sometimes. Oh, do you mind if I join you?
What for?
I've got a little message to pass on to you. Your mother doesn't like your attitude, Stewie.
Oh, boy.
Well, maybe you need a change of scene. You're still thinking about moving out. I'd be glad to help you.
Just forget it, okay? I've changed my mind.
Oh, no. Why?
Well, the thought of Mum waiting on you hand and foot for a start, mate. I don't know why she can't see right through you.
Yeah, well, at least I do help out occasionally, which is more than can be said for you.
Well, you're right.
Oh, come on, look at you. I mean, everything handed to you on a plate and you still kick your family in the teeth.
That is not true, Darrel.
Oh, look, I'll tell you what the truth is. You're an ungrateful little toe rag, Stuart. No wonder Dad walked out.
You take that back.
Oh, look, why don't you run off and join the black...
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.